Good evening and welcome back, MLE. The Sunday Night Showdown. We're brought to you by APM Music. We're moving from Express. We're climbing one rung up the ladder. We're going to AL. On the desk with me tonight is Undead. How you doing, Undead?
I'm doing great. It's good to be back here tonight again with you.
Absolutely, man. We're hopping in. We got Hurricane. We got Express. Both teams going 3-2 in their series last week. The Hurricane with a major upset over the Foxes last week. And the Express, the interesting thing to note about the Express this week is they're coming in with a different lineup. They got one returning player this week, and that's I'm Matt Damon. So we got Abfu is coming in, and we got Sixth. So Hurricane same lineup, Express different lineup.
Yeah, and that could all come down to, maybe some players just weren't available, or maybe they're trying to figure out some other things. See if the maybe last week's lineup wasn't the main lineup, but now the main guys are, there's a whole bunch of things that we could speculate over. But the fact is that both of these teams are here. They won last week. And yeah, just go next,
Yeah, again, so both these teams 3-2 last week, but Lynx was the outstanding player last week with almost a 70 rating in the Sprocket, and that's 70 out of 100, so almost at the tippy top as we get these players loading into the lobby, man. Here we go. We got Crazy Cow, we got Sixth, and we are off to the races. It's Stanless going to get the ball out in the midfield. Great second touch here. Ball's on net, but a great save by Abfu. Cow's up, ball to corner, and a bounce out, and a great double touch there off the sidewall. Six can't quite get a hold of it, but Abfu's there to bail him out. Great challenge in midfield, and a great beat by Six down to the Hurricanes half. Here we go, ball in front of the Hurricanes net. Matt Damon there, and a great save by Lynx Ray.
And Lynx Ray going to carry the ball back down the field. It's going to get intercepted by Six. He's going to put a shot on target, saved away by Crazy Cow fairly easily. Sends it off. Matt Damon with the center. Abfu will pick it up, coming off the sidewall. Doesn't look like he's getting a touch here. The Hurricanes will have to regroup here and try to go on the offensive. Lynx Ray getting the 50 on Six. It bounces middle for Crazy. Put the shot on. It goes in, and the first goal of the game will go to the Hurricanes.
Absolutely, man. A great dunk here by Lynx Ray and a great follow-up, great positioning off Crazy Cow. Man, oh man, did he bury that net up, or bury that ball into the net. We're a minute into this game, 1-0 Hurricanes. A lot of time left on the clock. Abfu, ball to the sidewall. Lynx Ray gonna opt to turn back on this one and get a challenge in midfield. Go in there, 6T gonna get the ball to corner. Crazy Cow a little bit awkward, but he's got teammates in the net. Abfu with a great touch. Dan's gonna bury it. Here we go, back the other way. Abfu with a great challenge. Lynx Ray, what we do here? Nothing. Stan's gonna take the ball downfield. Dixie's gonna bring this back the other way. Express on the attack. Oh, and a great save here by Stanless in the back line by himself. Man, oh man, Undead. Oh, big demo on the back line.
Yeah, there's a lot of action, lots of stuff happening, and lots of opportunities. But so far, nothing doing for the Express. But they still have the ball hemmed in. Abfu puts it right below the bar, and a great pass from Damon.
Yeah, this is a great breakout play by the Express here. A great challenge by Matt, and a great finish by Abfu to get that ball up high under the crossbar and just out of reach of any Hurricanes player.
100%, yeah.
Here we go. Dan's going to get a great face-off in his favor. Abfu with a great retreating touch here. Ray's ball's out in front of the Express net. Damon with a great save. Again, we're getting a lot of spurts of offense for both teams. Not a lot of big booming clears like this one that Abfu just sent down the field. They're playing a lot of control here, Undead.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's kind of how you have to figure out your offense. Is like sometimes you just got to go for that control touch. Don't play boom ball. So I'm actually kind of glad to see both teams trying to, control the ball and try to control the offensive attack and make the defenders react to you and don't just give it away to them.
Absolutely. Again, for any new viewers, we are in the playoffs, and as I say that, as I try to get some information, and the Crazy Cow says, hold on, talk about me. A great pass by Stanless, gets off the back wall, nobody home for the Express, just gets it by 60, and Abfu can't quite get back out of the net to reach it. A great play by the Hurricanes.
Yeah, you love to see these team plays. I mean, it's absolutely what you love to see at this stage. Crazy Cow's going to collect it in front of his own net. A bit of a dangerous control attempt there, but it's immediately capitalized off of the great pass to Six, and he just buries it right in front.
Yeah, I gotta say, we got one passing play on the other side, but 60's just there to receive another pass from Abfu. I mean, every goal so far, is it assisted? Every goal so far in this game has an assist recorded for it. And for that being said, too, we have 4 shots for the Hurricanes, and we have 5 shots for the Express. So this game is just perfectly balanced as things should be.
Yeah. And it's funny because it's like, perfectly balanced, but there isn't any fine I'll do it myself. There's a lot of unselfish play coming from both sides.
And I was gonna say a little bit earlier, we've had 2 completely different minutes of play here. The first minute, a lot of feeling out, these teams getting used to being in that playoff environment, do or die, somebody's season ends tonight. And then the second minute, it's just a gunshot. It's just everybody's shooting from the hip.
Yeah, absolutely. No holds barred for sure. There's no playoff jitters, as it were, from either side. Crazy puts one off of the post, and it's saved again by Sixth from Stanless's shot. Links Ray.
Crazy Cow. Oh my goodness, man.
It's just a flurry of action in front of the Express net. It's still not free. Now it gets sent, but Links Ray gets a pinch off of the sidewall to keep it in the half, but it is going to be controlled by the Express and sent off the back wall by Stanless. Abfu there for a return touch. Six is just going to bang this one off of the wall to nobody in particular, it looks like, but no one in the Hurricanes is really immediately there for it. Stanless does get there, getting sent away by Six. Now Crazy trying to get to the ball. Abfu sends it towards the Hurricane net. Six to keep it in. It's up off. He's going up towards the ceiling, off of the back wall for Matt Damon with a double touch, and oh man, I can barely talk. That was such a great recovery. It looked like he had hit it off target, but no, this was all calculated, 100%.
And again, another passing play. Nothing selfish in this game. 60 up in the top corner, gets a great touch and down. And Matt Damon with an unbelievable double touch off the back wall, up close and personal.
Oh, a little bit of our signals crossed there, it looked like a little bit, but hey, it's all right. You're just what's not all right is nobody's in net, and this just finds its way through.
Yes, Stanless here just going to opt to take the ball. He sees a little bit of pressure coming towards him, trying to get the challenge. And he just throws the ball towards the net, says, let's hope something happens here. Guess what? It does. 3-3, Hurricanes tie it up.
Yeah, and it's funny. That's the first unassisted goal of the series.
and again, it's not a selfish play. We talked about it's going to, we don't want any selfish plays.
Oh no. Oh,
with
my
a great
goodness.
recovery. Ball still in front of the Express net. Matt Damon, a great controlled play there off his own back wall. No boost, but he's going to be able to challenge the ball here. 10 seconds on the clock. Shot towards net. Abfu saves. Corner and out. Hurricane player there to meet it. Crazy Cow's there to challenge. Ooh. 60 with the miss, but it's just not enough. And the ball goes down. We're into overtime in game 1, Undead.
Yeah. Woo. This was great job from the Express, especially in that last 30 seconds, to not panic on defense and leave your net wide open. So hats off. Great effort. But now we're on to overtime. Hurricanes still want to press the issue here and finish game 1 on a good note. Crazy's going to collect this ball. No one really in support. Oh, there's Stanless. As I say that, he's going to keep it in there.
Yeah, great bumps by the Express here. Ball's going to be towards the net. Abfu going to go for a little bit of misdirection here. 60's there to meet him in the corner. It's a pass out the center, but Links Ray shuts it down. Aiming with a great touch to the sidewall. Is it going to be enough? Another centering pass for the Hurricanes. And a great pass to the back wall. Nobody there to receive it for the Hurricanes, so we're going back the other way. A challenge gets demoed for his efforts. Aiming there in the corner. Crazy Cow up. Links Ray shot to the high back wall. Nobody there. We're going back the other way. 60 up with a great air carry. Is it enough? It is not.
Good interruption right there. That had goal written all over it. That's a heads-up play. Oh man!
My goodness. We were waiting to make the exciting call.
We were waiting for that one to go in.
We got stun locked off the play.
Oh.
Here we go, 60 with a great stop in the corner. Abfu's going to slow this ball down, give their team a breather. Stanless with a great challenge. We've been in this Express half for a good bit now. They get the ball out. Lynxray with a shot towards the back wall. It's floating. Abfu there to meet him. The Express need to get this ball out of their half and relieve some pressure so they can take a breath, and here we go the other way. But Crazy Kale says not quite yet.
Yeah, it's just a lot of back and forth. Like the Hurricanes will have a lot of sustained offensive pressure, then out of nowhere, the Express will have a shot or two of their own before it gets sent back the other way. But right now, it's just kind of floating in the midfield. Who wants it more right now? It's getting sent in by Lynxray off that corner. Crazy Cow there to receive on, not quite on target. Excuse me.
Dangerous for the Express here, man. The Hurricanes, a lot of sustained pressure in this overtime. It's been 2 minutes, and I want to say it's been 1:15 in the Express half.
Yeah, you play with fire, you're going to get burned. You need to get some sort of topical cream for that. And just, I mean, prolonged exposure to a hurricane, not a great idea, guys.
Absolutely. As we get what I thought was going to be the first solo play of the game, Matt Damon shut down by the Hurricanes defense. It's a dangerous touch by 60, but he gets it under control. Great recovery and a little ground pinch. Dan's there to meet him. Shot back towards the Express half. This is a dangerous ball. Can Matt Damon get the save? It's a little bit of a fake. Is anybody home?
Oh my goodness!
The nerves getting to these players. It's overtime in game one. Nobody wants to make the mistake. And the Express opting for quality over quantity here, and the Hurricanes going the other route.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see who wins, as we now have eclipsed 3 minutes of extra time played here. With how this game had unfolded the first 5 minutes, I would not have expected a 3-minute overtime. It's still not in. Afu keeps it out. Damon with the clear. We play on.
Oh my goodness gracious, this game just will not end. For the viewers, it's great. For the casters, it's stressful. For the players, I don't know how they're doing it.
Oh man, ooh. Just like, please, just end it. You know, that's the players.
Keep it going. Here we go, back in front of the Hurricanes net. Abfu there with a great challenge. The Hurricane player there to meet it. They are. Lynxray sends it back the other way into the Express half.
Well, that's a dangerous.
A little bit of an awkward touch. It's in front of the net, but Abfu bails them out again. His fourth save of the game. Yeah. Matt Damon with another one of his own, recording his first. Dixie clears it downfield, giving his team some breathing room. Stanless demoing a player off the field. Oh, big chip up. Abfu with a great read on the play. Here we go. Express with a little bit of a long offense here. Lynxray clears it out. A little bit of a back pass here. Dangerous in front of the Express net. A shot on, a shot in, and Stanless ends this game at 4-10 in overtime. My goodness.
The way this game was going, I see Abfu on the back wall, and I'm like, he's going to save this. It felt like, you said he had 4 saves. It felt like 3 of them were in overtime, at least. There was 3 or 4 different times I thought, okay, surely this is it. The game is over, and somehow we play on. And, oh my goodness, it's only game 1.
Undead, I can't count very well, so I'm not even going to try the. If you're a viewer and you're looking at the screen, if you're a viewer and you're not looking at the screen, you look at the scoreboard, do the math yourself. We talked about
I can help you out. You have 17 shots from the Hurricanes. Holy cow. And you have 15 from the Express.
Man, oh man, we talked about it a lot that game. We saw a lot of sustained pressure from the Hurricanes, but look, they got 9 saves to their name. The Express with 7. This game's everywhere, man. It's all over the place. And did every goal in this game get an assist?
No, there was that one from, I believe it was Stanless.
4 for the Hurricanes and 6 for the Express. I think everything had a marker. 100% goal participation from both teams. So you want to talk about an exciting game 1 to any playoff series? That was about as good as it gets. In going to the games I've casted so far in the playoffs and just games that I've watched, because it's such a great viewing experience here at MLE. I mean, the amount of playoff or overtimes we've seen in the playoffs so far is an unreal amount.
Oh, yeah. It's insane. And real quick, before we move on to game 2 here, I just want to shout out Crazy Cow, who also had 4 saves in the last game. We talked about Abfu, but he also had 4. Crazy.
Absolutely. Here we go into game 2. Stepping into Neo Tokyo. Big demo on the back line for the Express, but Abfu says, I don't care. Stanless with another centering pass. Lynx Ray a shot. Is it enough? It's not. Even if it was, Abfu's there to make the save. Crazy Cow on the retreat here. Abfu wave dashing his way down the field. Great stuff by the Express here. Can they get the ball in? They can't. Stanless adding to his save total.
And Abfu gonna pressure Crazy Cow here in the corner. Damon also there with the 50. It's just gonna float down the middle. 60 is there. 60 shot off the post. Damon can't get the 50. Stanless has control and space on the field. It's heading towards the net. Sent away by 60. Crazy back into the corner. He tries to go for a bump. Stainless is going to clear it back in. It waterfalls down. He's able to read it and finish the shot. What a play.
60 just kind of drifting a little bit too far here, trying to read the play. Can't quite get it. A great touch by Stanless to recognize he's backwards and get it behind him. Hurricanes starting the scoring off in this game 1-0.
Just absolutely insane so far. Between the 3+ minute overtime and then the start to this game, this is, oh man, hope you guys are comfortable, got your snacks, because you don't want to leave this for a moment as the Express just come charging down like a freight train, as it were, or like their namesake, just absolutely steaming towards the Hurricane net.
Here we go, Matt Damon, great 50, gets enough to get it back to his own corner. 60 can't quit to touch off the sidewall, but Abfu's there to bail him out. And Damon, a great booming clear downfield. Here we go, Express offense. Abfu get the ball, he can't quite get the bump either. Stanless sending the ball down, but a great rotation by 60 here to get that ball back into the Hurricanes' half. Abfu up, Abfu scores, he buries it in the top right corner.
Oh man, here I saw it's again. I see Crazy on the back wall. I thought he had to read, but he's just faster on that play. His great recognition and awareness, and he got the read quicker.
Man, it's a great chip, gets it off the bounce, gets it high, and just high enough to throw the Hurricanes off here. Express lead this game 2-1.
The Hurricanes looking to equalize here as they have the ball in the Express half. But Abfu's going to send it away here. Crazy's looking to collect. Taking it up the corner wall, but Abfu will intercept with the double. Sent away, but not as far as 6. 6 sent it right back in. Lynx is desperately trying to keep it out. Abfu keeping it in. It's just kind of hemmed in this corner right now. It gets by Damon. This could spell trouble, but 6 is back, so no danger there.
50. Uh-oh, all Express players diving on that play. Nobody home yet, but they're making their retreat. Stanless up. Stanless, but Matt Damon with a great recovery and a great save. Now he's going to get the ball up. Abfu there to get the 50. 2 Hurricane players go. And he'll get a little bit of offense here for the Express. Oh, a great fake here by 60. He's up. Did he get the touch? He does not. But Damon's there to bail him out. The ball back to the back wall. To the corner. Abfu shot high off the back wall. 60 up. Is it enough to float over? Abfu with a great read on the play. A great pass by 60. And a great finish by Abfu.
Yeah, it looked like 60 was going to actually get much more power on this shot here. It looked like he tried to hit it with his fender. It looks like he connected, but the Psionics god said, I don't think so. But Abfu, Johnny on the spot, read it immediately and just is like, here, I'll help it out.
I believe Crazy Cow is going to be able to make that stop if Abfu doesn't get the touch there. So
I agree.
A great turn by him and a great heads-up play. Here we go, 60. Man of the hour for this game. Great double commit save here by the Hurricanes. It's not a dangerous one. Damon with a great 50. Anybody home? Ball floats. Shots on.
Oh, man, how's that go in?
I don't know. Crazy Cow throwing their life on the line.
Yeah, I think he kind of pinched it against the post. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Unfortunate.
That
play,
is
man.
unfortunate, but Matt Damon and the Express, oh, they're going to take that all day.
Yeah, there's a minute 10 left on the clock. A lot of work for the Hurricanes to get done here, but it's been done before. I've seen it, you've seen it, we've all seen it. And here we go. We got to get it started with some offense here. Lynx Ray controlling the ball, aiming there to receive. Express have just been all over the challenge game this game, Undead.
Oh, they're just swarming to the ball. They are you could say they might look like they're playing like they're a little bit upset that they lost game one in the fashion that they did. So they're trying to, just really take it to them this game. And I mean, hats off to them. They definitely have done that to this point, but they still have to finish here.
3 seconds on the clock. Another shot towards the Hurricane net. Crazy Cow there to stop. Is it in? It's not.
Oh,
Far
man.
down and posed
Matt
out.
Damon.
But Matt Damon just charges down the field. The freight train is rolling. And here we go. The Express have not slowed down on their shooting from last game. We got 12, 14 so far with 19 seconds left to play.
And that's without 3 minutes of overtime. So if anything, they've only accelerated their pace. They have really stepped up after game one, where, I mean, yeah, it could have gone either way, but they're really trying to take a stranglehold on this as much as you can when the series is going to be tied in all likelihood. Well, pretty much a certainty at this point.
And with 3 seconds left on the clock, the Hurricanes probably
Next goal
talking about
win. Come on.
Yeah. Hurricanes probably trying to get one here to get a little bit of momentum swinging in their favor, but they cannot. Ball falls. We're tied series 1-1 here.
Yeah, this was, like I said, it was a great response game from the Express. Only had 3 shots, so that looks like the quantity side of that argument is winning right now, but we still have a couple more games to play, at least 2, hopefully from our perspective, hopefully 3, but
we're now down to a best of 3 in this series.
Mhm.
And you talk about 6 and you talk about his 9 shots, and you're right, people go shooting percentage, blah blah blah, but he's technically, in my eyes, he's 3 for 9, right? He's looking at a 33 because 2 of those assists I'm saying were a shot that was at the net, forced a save, forced an awkward touch, and somebody cleaned it up for him.
And then, of course, the only thing that matters, this right here, W.
Yeah,
absolutely. Your team wins. That's all that matters.
I believe I said it with you last night. That scoreboard, that one at the top center of your screen, it doesn't care. It does not care how that number got there, as long as your number is bigger than your opponent's.
Yeah, as long as the big number is bigger than their number.
Yeah, if we want to go full caveman, big number win.
Big number ooga booga.
Yeah. And here we go. We're back to Neo Tokyo in game 3. A lot of demos coming out here early, man.
Yeah.
These teams, they're getting mad. They're getting physical. They're going to be fighting for every inch, every mile.
All the loose ball.
Here we go. The Express picking up where they left off.
Trying to go for bumps in front.
Yeah. Those balls going to go back towards the Express net. Can Opthru get there? Great read and great shot out. Oh, Stanless trying to get the read on him. The Hurricanes getting off to some early pressure here. Getting the ball in front of the Express net. We know they can do it. We know they can put the pressure on. They took game 1. They have the nerves. They got to recover. They got to recover in this game, Undead.
I think they're more than capable here. As we're seeing a much more flurry of shots from them. That might have been the only one technically that's been recorded by the game, but just the pressure alone, their presence alone. That's a great bump from 60. That looked like he was going to have an open shot, but he just denies it by taking away the offender. But look at this angle. Lynx Ray actually puts that on target from an impossible angle, but Damon, just ever aware of the situation, is able to make the save. Stanless puts it out in front. Crazy Cow can't recover. Lynx Ray still on the back wall.
Damon had nerves of steel. He was 0 boost in net, had nothing to work with. He's like, I got to wait for the exact moment when this ball crosses the crossbar. comes down in front of me, and he makes the
Honestly.
unbelievable stop for the Express. They have to be breathing a sigh of relief after that.
I mean, honestly, the zero boost almost helps you there because it puts you in that mindset where it's like, all right, I have to wait. Whereas, if you have boost, you might panic. You might try to, it almost works out for them. Either way, a save is a save. They don't care how they get those either. They just keep it out.
Absolutely. And we look here, the Hurricanes almost matching their shot total from last game. So it looks like they're on pace to be back to that Game 1 performance we saw out of them. Big demo on the back line by Abfu. 60's going to be able to retreat here. Opts for the control touch, and it's a great one at that. Links Ray with a great 50. Ball out to midfield. Abfu with an awkward touch, but Damon's there to help him out. Daneless with a great centering pass, but it's to the wrong team. And Crazy Cow with a great save. Man, oh man, we are back and forth in Game 3.
Yeah, back and forth, but still no one's found the back of the net here. But here comes the shot from Damon. It's blocked away by Crazy. He's put it in the corner. He's going to fire.
Here we go. Ball out to midfield. Stanless on the retreat. Humphrey's going to take it left to right. Great control touch off the sidewall and a better flick. Gets demoed for his efforts, and Crazy Cow sends us the other way to relieve some pressure for the Hurricanes. Man, oh man. I can't say it enough. We have an exciting AL matchup here. And here we go again, ball in front of the net. It seems like every time somebody gets some offense going, it's not snuffed out in the corner. It's not stopped at midfield. It gets to that last third of the field, and it is scary every time.
Yeah, and then it's going right back the other way here, just slingshotting one end to the other. And I mean, that makes fantastic games to watch. There's just no shortage of, action. And the only thing we're short on here is nails because we've just been biting them for the last 3 games.
Absolutely.
So we end up going towards the last minute of play. Still have not found the opening goal of this game.
Both teams opting to get a player back in net and have someone just playing patient. It's going to be the downfall of one of these teams, yet we don't know. Both teams an unbelievable play. Tip the Cowboy hat off his head for him. Woo! What a great touch off the Dominus hitbox.
Yeah, the Hurricane finally poke a hole in the Express defense. They finally find that opening, and we have our opening goal with 30 seconds remaining in this one. But the Express right here, Abfu, the shot blocked away by Linksray. 60's gonna, he's not keeping it in. Unfortunate touch there. Abfu, the center, it gets intercepted by Stanless. Stanless to the middle. Linksray can't control. 10 seconds, they take off. Crazy's gonna send it. Linksray looking to follow. 60
Gotta get under the
sidewall. Gotta keep it up here. I don't know.
60's there. Ooh! Great challenge by 60. Here we go. Abfu, can he get the touch up?
What a touch.
It's heavy, but it's still up in the air. Damon there, 60 almost tied him up, and I think it was just a little bit too much of a tie-up by the Express there, and the Hurricanes are going to take Game 3, and a great recovery game for them.
Absolutely fantastic. I mean, neither team is looking like they're down for very long when they are. It's just like Express really took it to them last game. Doesn't matter. We'll just shut them out, and we'll score in the last minute. Easy as you like, But obviously, the Express are making this extremely difficult for the Hurricanes, and you just have to keep the mentals up, especially after a game like this. Express played great. That's a great game. You held the other team scoreless for 4.5 minutes, pretty much. Yeah. So you just have to find a way to score one yourself.
This is the first game I think we've seen both teams under 6 shots. The Express just tipping that scale to 6. The Hurricanes 1 for 5, and it was the deal breaker in Game 3 here. But man, is this a change of events? I don't know I can't recall because how many exciting plays there were in that
Yeah,
game, but
it's just.
I don't remember if it was a lot of like snuff outs in the corner, a lot of challenges in midfield. Don't quite know where all the shots went, but it was back and forth. It was exciting down both sides of the field. We're moving on to Utopia Coliseum here and into game 4. The Hurricanes with the lead now. The Express on their last life. So we need a hero for the Express. Who's it going to be? The countdown is on. Here we go.
All right. 60 beats out Crazy there on the sidewall. It drops right in the front. Stanless can't get a touch. Apu and 60 both go. It's behind Damon. We have 2 Hurricanes on it, but it's able to be sent away, albeit maybe a little awkwardly. But control is control here. Because no one really seems to be able to control this ball as it just gets sent over into open space. Apu, the first one to it. Link's ready to send it away. And Stanless to follow over there in that corner that we're all so familiar with this series.
Absolutely. Matt Damon, again, unbelievable patience out of this man on defense. Hurricanes with a bit of an attack, but Apu snuffs it out. Here we go, the other way. A great flick and a better save by Crazy Cow. Damon there to receive a full tank of boost and a powerful shot towards the net makes Stanless miss. Apu can't get a control on it. Stanless gets one out to his teammate. Links right off the sidewall. Stanless out of the corner. Anybody home for the Hurricanes? A miss by Lynx Ray. And back the other way we go for 60. On the corner. Nope. Game 0-0 again.
Yeah, it's these two teams definitely have tightened up the way they're playing. It was high flying all the time through games 1 and 2, but they've really kind of settled in here, and now we're really going to see who's going to win the war of attrition going forward.
And again, this is in fact the playoffs. We're playing a best of 5, but we're playing the first of 3 is done. And on to the next round. So the Express, again, on their last leg. They have to come up big here. And so far, they're coming up big on defense. And as I say that, Lynx Ray again to crack open the score for the Hurricanes.
This is a fantastic touch by Stanless, as well as Lynx Ray, just getting it off of that Dominus hitbox. Maybe I'm going to have to switch to that car.
A big old doink, if you will, off the cowboy hat. Don't tip it this time because it's smushed down onto his head. Express going to take this to the back wall. An opportunity, but Lynx Ray doing it all this game. Offense, defense, saves, assists, shots. He's just everywhere for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, you name it. He's willing and ready. There's Stanless to try and make it 2, but it's denied. Afu's going to control this in the corner here. Tries to flick it. Flicks a little too early. Link Ray is able to intercept. Damon with the clear. He's going to try to get a follow. Gets a 50 in their favor. It's going to land in that corner. 60 is going to elect just to rotate back, let his teammates challenge. But Lynx Ray is just going to solo the entire... Oh, my.
A lot of people say that Dominus is a dying breed, but man, oh man, is Lynx Ray making a case for that minority group of Dominus players.
Oh, and speaking of case, you might see that one on Wednesday night, and he might be getting a case of ball score.
Absolutely. I mean, if you got a play of the week, if you see something clip, make sure you clip it and make sure you send it in, because that is an unbelievable performance out of Lynx Ray. Undead, can we send the whole series in for him? How do we send the series in?
I mean, I could send the replay group. Just send the whole ball chasing link.
Here we go. Express trying to make their case. They got to do something here. Minute 50 on the clock. They got to get moving. They got to get the steam engine going. Here we go. 60 can't quite get the touch, but it's enough of misdirection for Apu to take it to the corner. Looks for a demo, doesn't get it, and Stanless sends it the other way. A big demo by Lynx Ray again.
The net is open.
A grid pass and Apu trying to get it
Ray.
off the post, but he can't quite make the connection. And Lynx Ray with his third of the game, I mean,
yeah, he is the guy right now. Getting hot at the right moment, right there when you're on elimination point, trying to move on in the tournament, and this he's stepping up big time for his team.
Yeah, you need
but
the
not
hot
to be
hand.
outdone. Crazy is like, okay, remember that part last game where you shut up and talked about me? Do that again, please.
Yes, sir. Crazy Cow. A great controlled touch here and great speed. He lands on all four wheels, so he's able to get that jump cleanly and beat the defender. The Hurricanes 4 up in this game with 1:22 to play. The Express have a long road ahead of them, but it is, in fact, doable, but they got to get moving now, and that is not going to help.
That is not what you want to see. If you thought it looked bleak before for the Express, I mean, man, that's rough for them. Yeah. But, I mean, the Hurricanes, they're just proving to be just a little too much right now.
You gotta hope you have that backbone in the comms for the Express right now saying we can do this. You gotta have somebody with that mentality. And if you're the Hurricanes on the other end, you can't get lackadaisical. These teams are in the playoffs for a reason. Excuse me. They had great seasons. They got to where they are, and that means they can in fact come up in big games. But they have to get moving now, Undead.
Absolutely. 6T gonna look to do just that. Tries to get a shot, but there's just too many Hurricanes in front of the net. They are protecting their lead without getting too flat-footed, but Linktrey with the misread there on the back wall. Matt Damon's going to secure the first for the Express. I'm not going to go ahead and say there's a chance, but I mean, hey, the game is not over. I will say that much.
About 45 seconds on the clock, 42 to be exact, down 4 goals. 10 seconds a goal. They're going to need a couple face-off goals here, and it's going the right way for that. Matt Damon, big boost steal here. Abfu.
Oh, all the Express
are
up.
He needs, but the Hurricanes player missed. 60 with a big demo. Sends the ball downfield. They're going to have to get moving now. 30 seconds on the clock. Oh, Abfu goes for the touch, but he sends it to the corner. Matt Damon gets a read. 60's up. Corner in. Abfu shot. Little bit high. Matt Damon can get the turn here off a demo. It's going to float. 60 trying to get it. Matt Damon can't quite bury it. The Express putting on a show. 10 seconds on the clock. Is it going to be enough? I don't think so. The Hurricanes, at this point, I think it's safe to say that the Hurricanes are moving on to the next round. And Undead, if my information that got to me before this game is correct, they're playing the Blizzards in the next round. So good luck to them. They swept the Wolves, the Blizzard did, this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, for the Hurricanes, it's just like the Cinderella run continues. I mean, they played a heck of a series, but I do want to isolate one thing from the Express, and that was games 1 and 2. They were just passing plays aplenty. As the series wore on, I didn't see as much of that. I don't know if it just the opportunities weren't there, or a missed opportunity or missed shot, but I mean.
Absolutely,
it was a pleasure of a series to watch, and I just hope everyone here really enjoyed that as much as we did.
Again, the Express, a great season to you. The Hurricanes moving on to the next series. Again, they're playing the Blizzards next week, so props to them. They're unbeatable with the shooting. Lynx Ray with an MVP performance in the last 2 games.
Oh, absolutely.
So we are moving on. That's it for us in this game. We're going to be taking a little bit of an extended break. We're going to be switching broadcasters here, so hang on tight. We'll be back with more MLE action after this.
Don't go anywhere.